I found out that this nigga that slid over there yesterday, he finna slide over there tomorrow. This nigga f***ed the last week. All types of shit, bro. It's getting wild. It's getting wild as hell. And then I come to find out, this girl running around telling niggas that I'm her boyfriend. That I'm really f***ing with her, like I'm trying to cuff her. And niggas was looking at me like I was crazy. Yo, what's going on, G-Dot family? You already know what it is. It's your boy G-Dot back at it with another banging ass story time. You already know, man. I got another crazy story time about the hoes, man. Cause look, these be tweaking. I don't know why they be doing all this dumb thought ass shit, but look, man, I ain't the nigga to do that dumb ass thought shit with, cause I'm gonna embarrass your ass. For real. But y'all already know, man, before we get into the story time and y'all start laughing, y'all already know what to do. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I drop a new banging ass video. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at WildBoyGDot and Twitter at WildBoyGDot. All links for my social media are gonna be in the description below, including for my Twitch, Patreon, and my website, because you already know what's going on with the big three. Especially if you want to learn how to make some money, man. We're gonna get into that real quick right now. Hey there, it's your boy G-Dot. I'm a 21-year-old entrepreneur and a college dropout. Are you tired of going to work? Are you tired of dealing with your boss and your annoying coworkers? Do you want to become your own boss? Well, if you're looking for a solution to your problem, look no further and join my membership today. For only $15 a month, I can teach you how to start your own successful business, how to market that business, how to fix your credit so you don't have any more credit problems, and how to invest your money so you can make money in your sleep, on top of many other things. Now, all you gotta do to join my membership is sign up in the description below and pay $15 a month. You can make as much money as me or even more. If you want to become your own boss and you want to obtain financial freedom, look no further for a solution. Let's start making this money today, y'all. And now that we're back, man, y'all already know what's going on. If you want to learn how to make some money with the stock market, crypto market, how to start your own business, and you want to learn many more things, don't forget that link in the bio. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video, man. Alright, look, man, so this story time take place my senior year of high school. You already know my senior year of high school. I wasn't doing too much shit, you feel what I'm saying? I was getting high, fucking with hoes. I had stopped playing sports around this time because like I hurt my shoulder. I was done with that shit. Like I was done with the sports life. Wasn't finna go D2 or D3. If I wasn't going D1, wasn't fucking with it. Like I'm not finna go play football for no D2 and no D3. Not finna go to the league probably off that. Probably finna have to work harder in school. Probably finna have to go to school in the middle of nowhere. I'm just not really fucking with that, bro. I'm a city kid. So the fact that I even went to Carbondale, was in the middle of fucking nowhere, that was like way out of my character. Like the only reason I did that was to get away from the city. But you feel me? I definitely wasn't gonna go D2 or D3 playing football in a weird ass little white town. I'm like, fuck that shit. So you already know, man, around this time I'm just fucking with the hoes, getting high, like I said, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's a good life for a nigga, you know? It ain't a good life, but it's a good life. Y'all already know my pops wasn't really around like that. He talking to his girl that live in the suburbs like 2-3 hours away. So really at the crib to myself, like around 95% of the time around that time period, you feel what I'm saying? I'm just running around doing whatever the hell I want to do, going to see some hoes, bringing them to the crib, smashing them, taking them home, going to smoke with the guys. I'm out all night. I'm doing whatever I want to do. Like I swear to God, I'm doing whatever I want to do, bro. And he got like one camera in the crib, but that ain't stopping shit, bro. All I'm doing is putting that on the floor, putting something in front of the camera. I'm finessing like hard, nigga. Hard. You think you just finna watch me off this one camera? Boy, you crazy. You must have lost your goddamn mind. I don't know what the hell wrong with that nigga. But look, around this time, I was talking to a few hoes, but this one hoe, you feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna call her A. A was alright, you feel what I'm saying? She wasn't the best looking, but she was cool, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I was really just trying to smash her. She was cool, you feel what I'm saying? She had went to Simeon, but she wasn't really like the hood type of girl. She went to a Catholic school before that, but she ended up going to Simeon for some reason. I forgot why she went to Simeon. If anybody know anything about Chicago, Simeon is in the hood. Simeon don't play that shit. So I don't know how she made it through Simeon, you feel what I'm saying? Especially like being bougie and acting like how she was, but I wasn't tripping about it, you feel me? I was just trying to smash. Look in my eyes, man. I'm just trying to smash. So here's what's going on. I started talking to A. A cool, you feel what I'm saying? She fucking with a nigga, I'm fucking with her. So we started texting back and forth. We started FaceTiming this shit. So you feel me? After a couple days of FaceTiming and texting, I said, I'm finna go pull up on you. So I go pull up on her, but shorty live all the way like out the way, bro. She live on the west side a little bit, you feel what I'm saying? So when I go to the west side, I'm looking like what the fuck going on over here? Like, I ain't really used to going over here, bro. I don't even know why you go to Simeon if you low-key live on the west side. But I ain't tripping. I'm trying to get some chicks, you feel what I'm saying? So I pull up to the crib, low-key pull up in the hood, you feel what I'm saying? Low-key pull up in the hood. Like, I ain't finna say it was busting, but I seen some people, I seen some things. I'm like, I'm in the hood, but I'm like, I'm finna go in the crib, ain't nothing really finna go wrong. Ain't like I'm finna be riding around that hood, fucking with people and nothing like that. So I'm cool. I'm already knowing what I'm on. I'm already knowing my play. I'm finna come out here, get these chicks, do what I came to do, and bounce. So I go in the crib real quick, you feel what I'm saying? This is when things took a turn for the worse. Go in the crib, her mama there, I can't really do what I want to do. Then I found out she's sleeping in the living room, all types of shit. So I'm really not really fucking with that, but I'm not the nigga that cast judgment, cause like, you gotta get it how you live, you feel me? You gotta get it how you live. I ain't finna cast no judgment on you, cause like, you know, niggas go through situations too. I was sleeping on the floor for a little minute. At least you got a bed, at least you got like a little situation you can rely on. So I'm like, fuck it, you feel what I'm saying? Hey, go ahead and do what you finna do. I'm finna do what I'm finna do. But baby, I ain't really fucking with that. Like, you know, you giving off this vibe like you got a whole bunch of other shit going on. But she low-key going when I go on that motherfucker. So I'm low-key fucking with her, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm fucking with the vibes or whatever. That lasts like 20, 30 minutes. Then I bounce out that motherfucker, cause I don't really like being on the west side, you feel me? Plus I was getting like a, you know, kinda, I ain't gonna say dirty vibe, but I'm getting kind of it's something else going on in this crib kind of vibe. You know, when my spider senses start tingling and shit, it's time for me to get the hell up out of here and skedaddle. So that's what I go ahead and do and skedaddle. Now when I went over there, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, I fingered her a little bit, you feel me? Nothing major, like she sat on my lap, like some cool little shit. Now, I knew she was a hoe, but I didn't know she was a hoe. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know you fucking with a thought, but you don't know you fucking with a thought. You know, it's a big difference between a thought and a thought. So, you know, I'm thinking everything cool. I'm thinking like she fucking with a couple niggas or something. Like, it can't be nothing too major. Like, it's whatever, bro. Like, you feel me? Ain't nothing too crazy. You feel me? She told me I was the only nigga she was fucking with. Did I believe her? No. But, you know, it's whatever. You know, I ain't really tripping about it. I ain't finna press you about it, little baby. As long as you doing what I tell you to do and you doing what I want you to do, I don't get no fuck who you messing with. You feel what I'm saying? I'm finna wrap my willy anyway. I don't really get no fuck. So, bam, after that, you feel me? We still texting and calling for a couple days. You know, we still staying in contact. But as time go on, we kind of start like falling off. You know, we here and there, but we really ain't talking like we used to. Now, flash forward like a week or two later, like we still texting a little bit, but we ain't on that like we used to be on that. And I'm kind of like ducking and dodging her at this point because I already know she a hoe. Like, I'm hearing a couple stories about her, and I'm asking around about her a little bit. Not like walking up to every nigga asking about her, but just like the people I'm cool with, the people I know I'm asking about it, and they telling me she a hoe. So I kind of fall back. Like, they telling me she more of a hoe than I thought she was, so I fall back. Now, mind you, the same week I'm hearing this news about the shorty, I end up going to this football game that was at Mount Carmel. It was Mount Carmel versus De La Salle. Everybody know Mount Carmel be whooping everybody ass. They whoop everybody ass in football like every year. They win state damn near every year, bro. Like, they go to state or they win state almost every year. It was only like 1 year they didn't go to state, bro. That shit crazy. Like, they was whooping ass. But I'm like, you feel me? I don't play football no more, but I'm finna go ahead and support the team. I'm finna go ahead and see what they do. Maybe they win. They was looking decent this year, so I'm like, fuck it. I'm finna go ahead to Mount Carmel and see what's going on, because you feel me? It's already gonna be some hoes there. I already know it's gonna be fake busting in that bitch. Plus, I never been to Mount Carmel, so I'm interested to see what's going on. So I ended up sliding to Mount Carmel with the guys, you feel what I'm saying? I ended up going there, kicking it with a few people that I know in that bitch, started talking to them, walking around the school and shit, you feel me? Just getting the whole vibe from the school. Ended up being very happy that I didn't go there. Looked like a prison, but that's besides the point. Ended up walking around that bitch, and when I ended up walking around now, I ended up going back outside. So when I go back outside, the game busting, but we getting our ass whooped. So at this point, I'm just walking around talking to niggas, you feel what I'm saying, seeing what's going on, trying to make some new connections. Now, I ended up talking to a group of niggas that went to Mount Carmel, and I don't know how this subject came up, bro, but we started talking about hoes. So when we started talking about hoes, like, everybody in that bitch talking about the hoes they dealing with, what hoes do what school got the best hoes, all types of shit. So we ended up parlaying, talking about everything, and then we ended up parlaying, talking about everything, but this one girl walking the football game, right? This one girl, but she was cool with the girl that I was talking to at the time. Her name was A, remember? So A friend walking that motherfucker. So when A friend walking that motherfucker, like, the whole group of people that I was talking to knew that was her friend. So we all like let out this side shit like we didn't want A to show up. So as soon as we all let out this side, we all look at each other like, you know her? You know her? No, you know her? It was like 5 niggas, bro. I swear to God. It was like 5 niggas in this group, like 7 people, that all knew that that was A friend. So we all looking like, how you know Shorty? How you know Shorty? So we get to talking up our land, come to find out, A talking to all of us, you feel what I'm saying? She talking to everybody in this group. So we started laughing about it, we started talking about it, then we started getting deep into the conversation. I found out that this nigga that slid over there yesterday, he finna slide over there tomorrow, this nigga fucked her last week, all types of shit, bro. It's getting wild. It's getting wild as hell. And then I come to find out, this girl running around telling niggas that I'm her boyfriend, that I'm really fucking with her, like I'm trying to cuff her. And niggas was looking at me like I was crazy. I looked at their ass like, boy, you lost your motherfucking mind trying to wipe that thought. Cannot wipe no hoe, you feel what I'm saying? Cannot do that. So we all have a good laugh after that, you feel what I'm saying? Everything cool, you feel me? I have to clear that shit up, you feel me? After that, ended up not fucking with A no more, because I'm like, babe, you throwing dirt on my name. I can't even deal with that shit. I can't even play with you like that. You playing, you fucking up my reputation. Ain't doing that. I ended up telling her that, but I just cut it off, like, you feel me? me? I stopped talking to her, stopped texting her, you feel me? Blocked the number, all that shit. But before I ended up getting a chance to do that, we stood at the football game, and one of the niggas that she talking to started talking about the news. So the other nigga that was talking to her started talking about the news too. Then another nigga she was talking to started talking about the news too. Now mind just 3 out of 5 niggas that's talking about the news. So I'm looking around like, bro, you got news from her, you got news from her, we all got news from her, you feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the fuck? She sent us all news, like she just going like that? So we all start laughing about it again. When one of the niggas put out his phone, he showed us the news, like, bro, she crazy as hell, she just sent me this shit. So I'm looking at her like, bro, she just sent me that shit like 2 days ago. Then another nigga like, she just sent me that shit an hour ago. Then another nigga like, she just sent me that shit before we fucked last week. So I'm looking like, is she re-rocking news and sending them motherfuckers like, what the hell? What? She did what? Bitch, you crazy as hell, you got me fucked up. Not only is you embarrassing me and saying that I'm trying to cuff you and all this other shit, you also basically saying like, hey, I don't get no fuck, I'm trying to fuck every nigga and y'all all gonna get these same news, bro. I'm talking about she doing crazy shit in these news, like crazy shit in these news, nigga. So I'm looking, I looked at them phones, I looked at them niggas, and I ain't gonna lie, the niggas was cool, but they was some lames. So I'm looking at their ass, I'm like, bro, hell no, I ain't finna talk to this bitch no more. She got me fucked up, man. I can't even imagine, like, what's going through your head? Why would you send the same news to 5 different niggas, and then 3 out of 5 of these niggas go to the same school, and you don't think they talk or something? Like, bitch, are you stupid? Are you stupid as hell? Like, something wrong with these hoes. I don't know what's wrong with these bitches. So after I seen all them news, I seen how Shorty was moving, I ended up leaving the football game because I'm like, this shit kind of weird. I ain't really liking it. And I think Shorty finna show up anyway, so I'm trying to avoid that. My school getting blown out, so I'm like, fuck that shit, bro. I'm finna fall back. Ended up leaving, blocked the number, not talk to her no more. And after I left the football game, ended up getting high with the bros, told them what was going on. They started laughing. They ended up making sure they ain't talk to Shorty either, because you feel me, we ain't finna go out like that. Ain't nobody going out like that. So we looking around like, damn, these hoes is crazy. And then after that, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really talked to no hoes from the public school for a minute, because I'm like, these bitches is crazy. I stuck to the Catholic school hoes, stuck to the models, you feel what I'm saying? The Catholic school hoes like fake like the models, the bougie bitches. The public school bitches straight like the hoes, you feel what I'm saying? Like the porn stars a little bit. Like not all of them, but some of them, you feel what I'm saying? But moral of the story, man, make sure the girl you're talking to ain't sending news to a bunch of niggas, because that shit can get embarrassing, and that shit can get deep, bro. And I don't want to see y'all get embarrassed by no hoe. But that's the end of the story though, GDOT family. If you like the story, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I drop a new banging ass video. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at GuapBoyGDOT and Twitter at GuapBoyGDOT. All the other links to my social media gonna be in the description below, including for my Twitch, Patreon, and my website. You already know what's going on with the big 3, but without further ado, we out.